So in the loop exercise, I'm trying to do this. It's definitely something I like to do on paper, but I'm doing it digitally right now just so that I can share it easily on the internet. And so what I'm doing is I'm not stopping moving. And I'm really tuning into the fact that everything about the figure is round, because it is. And sometimes we lose touch with that. And so we have long spheres and long ellipses that create feet, thigh. Actually, I'm rushing it a little because normally I wouldn't be talking while I do it, it keeps me a little distracted. But to me, this continuous non-stop line, like I think I talked about in my previous post, that I try not to stop when I'm doing this exercise, because I want to, I believe when we draw, especially when we're drawing people, we want them to feel alive. So we're creating life, there's like a life force energy we can build into them when we keep moving. And then the other thing that's happening here is that I'm drawing very lightly, because this way I can make corrections and adjustments as I go. And notice there's nothing super specific here. Everything is like, now look, see, I'm moving her head because I'm correcting what I see versus what I've drawn. What's I going to say? I want to be able to keep making adjustments based on, once I have a light sketch, that if I see anything different than what I've drawn, I can make those adjustments. Because design sketching, drawing, design process is always, it's process. And I always try to drive this idea home with my students, that it's not, you don't need to expect yourself to do something perfectly or have it all done and figured out on the first try. Those of us in the business, you realize it's a process. It's a sampling process. It's making something and then adjusting that process based on what worked and what didn't work. And when we can be open to that, fashion is so focused on the finished product, but when you want to be in it, then you're in it for the process. Whee! Okay. This is really something I like to do without talking, But we got through it, and I'm super excited. I love what happened here. I could do this all day. I love it. And then I could keep coloring and like look for things like edges of garments she's wearing, or I could get darker in areas where there is shadow. If you squint at whatever you're looking at, it will become very apparent to you what is light and what is dark. Again, I'm looking for edges of her clothes and looking at her hair as a shape, not a hair. Let's see. So fun. Yeah, I see a shadow under her arm. I can put that shadow in because it helps give dimension. Cool.